Hello Internet! Welcome to lesson number 2. It's Yoni. Today I'm gonna add you another tool into your bass player toolbox. Today I bring you guys basic system every musician or bass player should know. Core to simplify the understanding of music theory and help you to understand how to play bass better and construct more interesting bass line. Basically, in the end of the day, I bring you guys the most amazing system that everyone should know. The Roman numeric system. Get ready, guys. So, what the fuck is the Roman numeric system? Remember in lesson number 1, remember in lesson number 1 that I gave you like all kinds of terms that might help us in the future when we start to get more deeper into music theory now. And I mentioned what is a key, and we said a key have basically 7 notes and are also 7 chords, and all of these 7 chords are built from those diatonic notes. Okay, so everything built out of everything, and it's pretty interesting concept for the newbies that just getting into music theory. Let me simplify it for you. So let's take example. Okay, let's take a nice example. Let's start with C major key. Okay, so we have which is really so we have 7 chords, which sounds really nice. And then we have back to the 1. So let me show you. Okay, so we have the major key. In the major key there is 7 chords. Let me play just with the thirds so you can, and the 7 and back to the 1. So in a key there is basically 7 chords. And there is not beyond of that, because if there is beyond of that, that's already extended notes. But we would speak about this in the further future. Right now, let's focus about in understanding better what is the Roman numeric system, and now we basically understand it better. So in a key, like we said, there is C major, 7 kind of chords. Each one of them have a number. In music, we use numbers. Now, in music, we not only use numbers, of course, because we used to count, because we have, let's use just the notes. Okay, so we have 7 notes, and out of these notes, they can, if we take the third out of the first in the key, which is 1, 2, 3, so it will be, it's the same notes, but it's the third of the first chord. It's make the chord. But what is the fifth of that? Because yeah, every basic triads have basically 3 notes. So you have the first, you have the second, and you have the fifth. Now, what do I mean by the first, second, third, and fifth? Like, where's the second? Where's the fourth? What's going on here, Yoni? You know, so let me clarify it for you. Let's see the C major scale in the C compared to the C major key. Okay, so. But hey, what's going on here? So that's not comfortable. That's like stretching too much for you guys. If you need to play in a band, you can nail it, of course, but you need some more closed. So you take the major key, and from the 3rd fret, okay, so even there is chords, basically, even from there. So that's really nice, that's more easy. So what's going on basically here? Basically in the key of C major, not so many like you can recognize. It's basically just 7. 8 is basically going back to the 1, to the first notes in the key. Okay, so let's simplify it more better for you. When we are in a C major key, playing like a scale, 7 notes plus another one which is the 8, but it's not an 8, it's going back to the beginning basically. Each one of the chords, of the 7 chords, have a number. You can choose to play it in a scale form, which would be maybe more easy for you, and also keep all the notes in one spot, which would be even better for you guys. I think that you could better this is the C major scale basically. So now if we add number, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to the first one, which is cool, huh? So they have a number, but not only that there is numbers, they use Roman numerals basically. Now, Roman numeric numerals system is a number system that originated in ancient Rome basically. The usual way of writing numbers until today, and also being used to simplify music theory. So this is what's going on. Okay, let me teach you how Roman numerals would be looking like, because that would be probably Chinese for you. Okay, we're gonna put them right there. Okay, so this is how the first chord would be in the C major key, the symbols of it, the symbol that would look like that, like just an eye, like a big eye, you know. And how would be the second chord would be look like? Two eye. That's not so hard, no. What's the third one would be? How the third one would look like? 3 times eye. That's not so complex to understand. How would be the fourth one? Okay, the fourth one is a bit more complex one, because you have like a 1 to the left side and then a V, which is the 5. But let's say that the 5, when it's on the left, the I, let's say that is the 4, because before 5 comes a 4. So that's the way you remember it. The 5 is basically just a V, like over there. And if the I is on the left of this V, like that, over there, that means that it's a 4. But if it's after there's just a V, then it means it's a 5, like over there. If it's an I on the right side, that means a 6th, okay? And how would be the 7 look like? The 7 would look like a V, but it have on the right 2 I's, so that's 2 lines after the 5. That's not so complex. And then first one's back to the 1, so that's not so hard, huh? You know, when you describe it like that, people, what is all the fuss about? Why everybody make it so complex, guys? Not with me. This is why follow me, because you need now to go downstairs and make a subscribe and like, because you're gonna thank me in the future. You understand that, guys? Support, follow, subscribe. Now, let's continue. Let's bring also an example. How the fuck do you use the Roman numeric system when you want to create? Like, how does it useful? You know, so I'm gonna tell you how is it useful. Let's say you're in a situation that there is a new player and you don't know what to do and you want him to play immediately and he understands music theory. You can tell him, hey, make the 5th chord of the key, make the 6th chord of the key, and he would like, okay, unless he knows, you know. Most people knows take their life serious, but if you would like to start to take your life serious, that's time to grab yourself in the hand and watch some Yoni the Bassist videos. No, I'm joking. Let's give you an example, guys. Okay, so we have all the 7 now spread it over there. Okay, 7 notes. Now let's choose random from the C major. Let's take the first. What's the first chord? After the first chord, let's go to the 4. Then after that, we can go to the 6. And then after back to the 5. And back to the first one. Okay, so this is just mumbling jumbling of taking some order of notes and stuff, and soon we're gonna speak about also more interesting things like do you know that every chord have a function? Yes, guys, everyone have a function. um, let's speak about this really shortly. Like we said, there is a reason why they have numbers. It's not just to simplify the understanding of the first chord, second chord, third chord, which can be when you take it. When you take it to playing, there is also benefit over there that we're gonna talk about it exactly. Like for example, if you notice how the chord structure are, like if we now put all the 7 notes of the C major key, okay, we're gonna put them over there. You're gonna see that C major, the first chord, is built from the third, okay, it's built from a root note, built from a third, and built from a fifth. Now, what's going on there? What is the fifth? What is the third? Okay, so now we have all the 7 notes of the, imagine the first chord C. Then it have a third, which is, okay, C, D, E. Okay, and then what's the fifth? Okay, fifth, C, D, E. Then after E comes the F and G. G is the fifth. So you see, it's like everything related. It's built from the same notes. And how is the G? From what the G built from? The first of the G, the D, sorry. What's the D built from? The D is built from D. It's built from F. And it's built from A. Okay? And what is the E built from? E have a third of a minor and a third of a major is different. We're going to speak about it in another lesson. Don't bother yourself with this now. Okay, let's continue. E have a G, which is over there in the key of C major, and have as well a B, an F have an A, and have a C. Okay, so they are built from the same notes. The chords are built from the same notes. There is order of like the it's like everything related here. Don't see. So that's so nice. Now let's go and challenge you guys and go into the minor key, which is a bit more challenge, but we like challenge. This is why we're here, because we want to make ourselves better and not just boring. We can go to it. We will go to it, by the way. Just let's finish with the music theory so you all feel more confidence with yourself. You all know how to play better. You all know how to make more creative bass lines. And we're all gonna get into that. So let's get into the C minor chord. More complex. C minor chord is not that far from C major chords. The only difference that we have 3 notes over there that have sharp. Now, remember the first lesson that we spoke about what is sharp, what is flat? Sharp is basically, you know, like the sides, left and right in music. You see how easy it is when you know stuff? And I'm gonna make you know stuff, and it's gonna be more easy for you guys also. C minor key. Nice, huh? Not so different from the major if you know what you're doing, but everything is on paper, everything is memorized, and slowly we take our time, we practice, and each one slowly. We don't rush ourselves. We take our time until we understand it properly, and then we move to another thing. We don't just jump between the two. But you can also, by the way. That's the fun of it. But They both have two different palettes that you can do. You know, you can use them. Then you can go suddenly into minor. I hear wonderful things. Ooh, the spicy one. I would make a song out of it. Ooh, there's a lot of harmony here, and you can get out of those scales so much inspiration, you know, and it's just mismatching the numbers, and everything is numeric, and everything is mathematic, and everything is really fun. Guys, that was a pleasure. I hope I see you in lesson number 3 soon. We're gonna dive even more deeper. Today I have added you another important tool into your creativity box and to your bass playing box. We spoke about how chords are constructed, a bit more about being in a key. I gave you hints about even more information about our next lessons, which would be about function and more interesting things, and I'm just gonna take you deeper and deeper into the understanding and make you a better bass players and support you guys. And all you have to do is support this guy here that's working so hard for you and give you slowly information to make you the best bass player this world has ever seen. Come on guys, subscribe and like, comment, tell me about what you would like to see even more, and that would help me a lot. And it's really a pleasure for me to be here, guys. The little you can do from all around the world. I know you're watching me. God bless you. The universe bless you. May everything bless you, guys. It's really a lot of love. If there was any other way I could do something to make it better, please let me know. Please subscribe and like again. And thank you. Have a nice week. See you next lesson. That was Yoni. And Yoni had fun. And Yoni telling you bye bye. See you soon. Bye, guys.